Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video I want to tell you guys about a pair of headphones that I think majority of you guys should own, especially if you're one of those looking for the Sony MDR 1000X M3, which is right now probably the hardest pair of headphones to get a hold of, and they deserve the high praise, but they are also $350. I think I found a better option that you're able to pick up for only $79. So the pair I want to tell you guys about is the CB3 Hush. Now, I know right off the bat, you're probably thinking, I've never heard of that brand. It's okay. I never had heard of them either. But I saw them on a lot of people's top 10 lists. And not just noise canceling headphones, just wireless headphones, Bluetooth headphones. These headphones were everywhere. So I figured I need to at least give them a shot. And I was surprised by the fact that they're only $80 on their website, which I will put a link below. So before we get into the headphones itself, let's go ahead and check to see what's inside the box. Now, as you can see, it comes with a hard case, which is a really nice touch, but it's almost a given. If you're looking for headphones that are meant for travel, headphones that you're wanting to take with you, you're gonna need a flat case, something you can throw in a bag. Now, it's a nice hard case that just has CB3 audio right on the outside. Now, when you open it, you can see that the headphones lay flat, like completely flat in here, and then you see a little pouch which has all of your accessories. Now the pouch does have Velcro on it, so you can remove it from the case. You don't have to keep it in there. But inside the pouch, you get your airline adapter for anybody that actually uses that anymore. You have your 3.5mm cable because you do need to charge these for your noise canceling and for the use of the Bluetooth. Now battery life, you get about 10 hours. Now if there's a huge gripe that I have with these, I think 10 hours is a little low, especially in comparison to other noise canceling headphones that people travel with. Because if you're traveling, you don't want to have to charge headphones constantly. But it does come with a 3.5mm cable that you're able to use if your headphones do die. Active noise canceling works in wired and wireless mode, but again, it does need to be charged if you plan on using active noise canceling either way. You can connect these up to 2 devices at the same time. These have Bluetooth 4.1, but they also use aptX, so that keeps you from having lag if you're going to use these for movies or for videos. It does a really good job of keeping it almost constant and very accurate with whatever video you're watching. So the headphones themselves, the first time I saw them, I thought, okay, there's really not much to them. They look very simple. But I think that's a big positive, because I don't think if you're traveling and all that, you don't want like a flashy pair of headphones. Now I did get the all black model. They do offer these where the outside of the ear cups is silver. Branding wise, it's pretty simple. There's just one little logo on the outside of the ear cups, and it just is the little tiny CB3. So they look like generic headphones. It's plastic all around, but that's important when you're traveling because you don't want something that's heavy on your head at all times. The plastic though, as soon as I started flexing these, yeah, I just didn't have anything to worry about. Like, headphones should not twist like that, but the fact that they do is if you accidentally just kind of twist them or grab them and they catch on something, it's okay. There's a pleather headband. It's really nice. I like the subtle look of these. And then underneath is kind of the lumped up leather look. They're really comfortable, but I can honestly say because of the weight of these, they could have just left padding off the headband and you probably would never notice. On the extenders now, you can see that's where there is some metal. And I think that's where it's allowing some of this flex. Now you can see the hinges that allow these to fold inward. Now they do fold inward, but the case does not allow you to put them in this way. But this is nice that you can just fold them like that and throw them in a bag. On top of folding inward, they also fold flat. Like I said, that's the way that they sit inside the case. Your left and right are marked inside of the ear pad. You can see right here it's red, but the L and the R is marked right there. But the easy way to remember where your left and right is that your controls are on the back side part of the headphones. On your left hand side is where you have your active noise canceling switch. As soon as you turn it on, the light next to it turns blue. And then on the right hand side, you have your play, pause button, power button, pairing button, all in one. You have your buttons to skip tracks forward and skip them back. These are also the volume control as well. Now again, if I had another complaint about these, I don't like the way you control the volume, which is by pressing and holding the track forward button. I don't like when you have to hold a button to have volume go up, because sometimes it feels like it can go up too quick, too fast, and it can just really get loud. And then the same way, sometimes you can't just find that perfect balance without sitting there and having to just keep touching these. I don't know. They could have done that differently. All right, so for $79, which again is crazy, that's what these cost. How do they sound? How does the active noise canceling work? And how do they stack up against the Sony and the Bose, which are obviously the king of this category? Well, active noise canceling wise, they do a really good job. If you put them on and just flip the active noise canceling switch on, you can immediately hear a lot of the things around you just kind of shut off. That's pretty impressive. So if you're somebody that travels, you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to block out a lot of the stuff going on around you, this is probably the pair of headphones you want. Because now, this is the strongest point of the whole headphone, is the sound. I didn't expect much. Again, like I said, seeing on everybody's list could mean anything. It could just mean that the noise canceling was so good that it was worth the buy, or the fact that for $79, it was just a great budget pair of headphones. This is just a great pair of headphones all around. Sound is really, really impressive. The mids and trebles, just extremely clear. Bass, that's what surprised me, because these things have plenty of punch. Now, again, if you're traveling and watching movies, you do want punch. If you're watching action movies and you want to feel explosions and gunshots and stuff like that, but at the same time, you want to be able to hear clear dialogue, and these things are great at that. Now, I use these mainly for music, and I've been using these over headphones that I would normally use that cost 2 to 3 times as much easily. As far as soundstage goes, these aren't open back, so don't expect like extremely wide open soundstage, but it is pretty spacious. You're able to pinpoint things that are going on in movies. I wouldn't say that I'd use these for gaming, but if you want to use them for gaming on your phone, these will do the trick. In fact, these have dual microphones, so actually for phone calls and stuff, it picks up really well. Oh, also on the bottom left side of the ear cup is your headphone jack, and on the bottom right side is your micro USB cable for charging. On the bottom right side is your micro USB port for charging. But the sound of these are fun. They're not for like accurate listening. I feel like if you're in the market, comparing these to Bose and Sony, I think the sound is there. I think the noise canceling, obviously, in my opinion, it's not as good as the Sony or the Bose. But I think for the price range, this blows away anything that you're going to be able to find under $100. Music-wise and movie-wise, it's an entertainment headphone. Like, it's, again, not made for true accurate listening, but it does such a good job of just bringing out low end and bringing out the highs and bringing out mids. Like, vocals, no matter what I was listening to, was always up front and clear with these. And I feel like, having that with also having bass that can really hit at the same time is something that's pretty hard to find. So to me, this is like the hidden gem in headphones. Most people have never heard of them. The people that have heard them rave about them, and they end up on their list for a reason. This is just the overall complete package. If you're looking for a pair of wireless headphones, not even noise canceling, if you're just looking for wireless headphones, you're not gonna find a better pair for 79 bucks. So guys, that is my review of the CB3 Hush. It has my award as the best budget headphone, the best budget noise canceling, best budget wireless. They're incredible. I don't get anything from this, but the only place I've been able to find them is the CB3 Audio website. Amazon, they're priced too much. eBay, you can't even find a pair. But like I said, there's a link below if you want to buy them on the site. I don't know how many they have, but right now, these are the ones you want to buy. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you guys so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.